I'm live on YouTube. All right, all right. Very cool. Go live on TikTok. Hello, hello. Facebook is in the house. Hey, hey. My name is Debbie, better known as Lady D of Digital Marketing Tips. And I am here to blow your mind today because I've got TikTok live on my cell phone. I've got you, Facebook, live on my laptop. And you, especially YouTube, you are live on my desktop. And I'm going live in 3 platforms at the same time. I know there are apps that make this whole thing easier, but I don't want to spend that money right now. I'd rather fire up all 3 of these gadgets and just go live, because today I'm going to share with you 5 things that I totally stopped doing, that has earned me over $8,600 in less than 5 weeks. So stay to the end, because I have something that's going to really excite you about this business. So I've got a whole bunch of people joining me on TikTok. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about those 5 things that I stopped doing. And the minute I stopped doing them, I started making some money online. So if you're joining me, that's probably what you're interested in doing right now. So let's just get right into it. And I'd love to know, where are you watching me from? Put a 1 in the chat if you have an online business, and put a 2 if you have an online business, but maybe have your eyes open to some other possibilities, because what I'm about to share with you is going to blow your mind on a simple way to make money online. So thank you for joining. So let's just get right into it. The first thing I did is I stopped making and creating all of those lists of people to reach out to that I thought would be interested in what I had to offer, right? I stopped doing that. Number 2 thing is, and we're going to go into each one here in just a moment on exactly how. The second thing I did is I stopped sending out messages saying, you need to check this out. You will never, ever receive a DM, PM, IM, or direct message from me ever again. Nope, you're sorry. Now you can message me and let me know how you're doing. I would love to know that. All right. The third one is I completely stopped all monthly auto ships. And what I mean by that is, like, any monthly reoccurring payments that I would need to make. Completely stopped all of that. All right. So yeah, they're liking this on TikTok. How about you, Facebook and YouTube? The fourth thing I did is I stopped recruiting and building teams completely. No more of that. Not doing it. Not going there anymore. No more teams. No more having to push people to do things they don't want to do, right? That's over in my life. And the last thing, the 5th thing, is and this is really, really important, I stopped buying courses to learn how to grow my business online. Yeah, so let's get into them. And the first one we talked about is I stopped making and creating lists of people to reach out to that I thought would be interested. We're not doing that again. And so instead, what I'm doing is I'm just following this blueprint, right? I'm just simply, thank you for all the likes. Look at that, TikTok, you go. Okay, so yeah, not creating the lists, and I'm just following this blueprint that I have found, and it has literally built my email list, an automated email list, right? Somebody clicks my link, enters their email, they go onto my list because they are interested. I don't know if they're interested or not. but they know they are. And that has built me quite a big email list over just the last few weeks. And they're putting in the information, their email address, which is very personal, like somebody's email address. For somebody to do that, you have to build enough credibility with that person, right? They have to know, like, and trust you in order to put their email into anything these days. So with that said, I'm going to share with you that the email list is growing. And the second thing I did was I stopped sending out those spammy messages, right? Saying, man, you need to check this out. Look what I just found. I'm not doing that anymore, guys. Not doing that. Not going there. Because 99% of those messages literally went ignored, or even worse, they responded with, not interested, thanks, no thanks, right? All the ways that people decline. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't do much for my self-image. I don't know about you. Does it? Like, yeah. And so I'm sorry. I'm not going to send out any more messages. However, on the ones that would happen to say sure or yes, they really weren't interested. They just did that because, they may like me, but they're really not interested. So that was such a waste of time. That's such a waste of time. So instead of sending out messages now, I am receiving messages from them, from those that are interested in what I have to offer. They're interested in what I have, right? They know what they're interested in. I don't. So yeah, that was a huge learning experience for me. The third thing we talked about was I stopped 100% of all my auto ships. So instead of wasting money on monthly auto ships that are leading to cabinets, literally cabinets full of products that I'll never get to, and worse yet, right? They just expire and you have to throw them away. Like, how much money have you spent on products that you never used? They just got old and you had to throw them away. So we'll never again have any kind of auto ship. We're never going to have full cabinets again. We're done with that. Because I only have one product. It's one digital product. So there's no need to store anything in the garage. It's one product that is in very high demand. And it comes with a $29 website that includes all of those automated emails I talked about. All the emails, they're all copy paste. You only have to do is copy paste them over, and they are yours. And you just edit your name in them, right? They come to you automatically, along with when somebody does put their email in, they're going to be sent to a capture page. That is the capture page. And then they will receive an email with the information that they asked for. So then also the sales page. All of that comes automatically when somebody just puts their email in. Okay. Now, how do you get somebody's email, right? That's personal to them. Well, you have to give value, right? You have to share value out. I get all the value I could possibly need to share out inside this community, this very loving and supportive community. And it's a miracle. I found it. I'm in love with it. The fourth thing I talked about is I no longer have to start or recruit anybody or build teams. Like, I don't have to do that. And so instead of that, I am, people are coming to me. They're attracted to what I have already. And I don't have to, it's super simple, this whole program, right? And then I also talked about, I no longer have to buy any courses to learn how to grow my business. Because when you buy a course, okay, it doesn't matter what kind of course you bought. It probably took the course creator months, if not years, to build. So it's old information. Here's the key. It's old information that you're buying already. Yeah, it's old news, right? So it's not the latest trends. It's not what's going on now. It's things that aren't working, right? And that is the key to having a program versus a course. Big difference there, right? So I will no longer ever have to, I'll no longer have to buy any more courses because inside this program, everything's included. How to do social media, like every single platform, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the things, all of the latest and greatest information about that. How to do marketing, like what's trending right now, what is trending today might be not trending tomorrow. So that's huge. So what else am I doing, right? Besides those 5 things I'm not doing, what am I doing, right? So I'm working 2 to 3 hours a day, and I get all of my income earning activities done in about 2 hours a day. Then I go live, right? So I'm going to tell you what I do in those 2 hours. I create 3 pieces of content. In other words, I do one 10-second video, I do a 30-second video, and I do a 60-second video. I do those 3 videos and put them up on all my social media platforms, whatever social media platform works for you. And then I go live one time a day. So I'm trying the 3 o'clock hour. I was for the last several weeks going live in the evening, right? 8 o'clock at night. But I think in the afternoon might be a better time to go. So I'm here with you to answer any questions you have about what I've stopped doing or what I'm doing. Either one. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. And this on Facebook is going to stay there. I'm going to leave it there. And if you have any questions, put hashtag replay in your question. YouTube, you do the same. It'll be on the replay, hashtag replay. And then any questions that you have about any of the things I have stopped doing, and let me know. Are these things that you would like to stop doing? Does that make sense to you? Right? So I have going through a series right now, and you can see that I have the sad face is over here, but then the happy face is over here, right? And I'm on the no time segment right now. That's where I'm at. Anyway, so in the next couple of few lives, we'll talk about people say in order to build a business, you have to have time. So I'm talking about not having time. That's what we talked about today. All the stop doings and what I am doing in just a short period of time, 2 hours a day. The next live will include about not having any money, right? Bugging people, not knowing tech, and then how to stop spending money, right? And so each time I go live, I'm going to share some very important information. But if you don't want to wait, you just want to know what I'm doing, just simply go to debbiespayblueprint.com, debbiespayblueprint.com, and you will learn everything you need to know. Now, that is my only spiff today, just sharing my website out there. You may not want to, that's fine. But I hope with all my heart that you did get a little bit of value about the 5 things that I've stopped doing. And are you interested in stop doing those? Yeah, I would love to know. Put that in the comments below. And we will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central Time. And look forward to then. All right. Have a good day, guys. Have a good day.